Hello, hello, hello. It's sunny bright out. So let's talk goals. This is for everyone. Everyone. No matter what you do, everyone has goals. Everyone. Especially those who are going to school, going to college, starting a new business, raising kids. You're always thinking about what you want, right? Am I right? Huh? Giving everybody just a few minutes to get on. Kylie, hello. Hey, Linda. It's beautiful out. Everybody that got the holiday today, oh my gosh, you couldn't have asked for a more gorgeous day. Bet that pumpkin patches are full today. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and people can hop on as they get on, and they can catch up from the beginning when they're done. So when you hop on, do me a favor and comment below that you're here and what you're working on towards for goals. Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to get better at a sport? Are you starting a new business? Are you in your own business? What is it? What out there have you set a goal for? I mean, why do we wait till New Year's Eve? Let's start talking goals, and let's start talking setting successful goals. Okay? And this is probably something everybody will relate to. So, I got my coffee, and I got a Christmas cup out. Oh my gosh, guys, do you realize how close it is to Christmas? Huh? It's scary close to Christmas. And I got to buy a new tree this year because I threw mine away. Unless Brittany Alf is ready to donate me another one because, that's where my last one came from. So let's go with goals. So every time I turn around, I hear, especially since I am a leader within Unique and have my team of girls who sometimes it's hard to keep them where they don't feel like a failure. Yeah, because it's inbred in us that we want to compare ourselves to everyone else's journeys in life. So we see it on Facebook a lot, and we see everybody's posts, and we think, oh my gosh, they're doing this and they're doing that, and they're so great, and how'd they do this? And so whether it be about business, whether it be about school, whether it be about sports, whether it be about grades, whether it be about whatever, the first thing we think about, let's use, what do we want to use? Let's use dieting. Let's use dieting for a good topic, because it's one that a lot of people face. And you start a diet, you quit, and you start exercising and you quit, and you can't seem to find that happy balance. So let's just say, for example, that you're trying to lose 20 pounds, right? You're trying to lose 20 pounds. So the first thing you need to stop and you need to think about is, how am I going to lose the weight? What am I going to do different? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? What is my weakest thing? What's the biggest motivator? Those are all questions that start going through our heads, right? And so we see these ads, and it says, lose 30 pounds in a month, lose 10 pounds in a week, blah, 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 blah. And we think, oh my gosh, everybody's doing this. Everybody's doing this. So you jump on the bandwagon, right? You jump on the bandwagon, and you're like, I can do this. And you go that week and you lose 2 pounds because you set your goal on someone else's outcome, right? You didn't set your goal to you. You didn't look at yourself and say, self, what is causing me to gain weight? Or what is keeping me from losing weight? You know, maybe you eat too many calories. Maybe you don't exercise. Maybe you have a stressful life. Maybe you have a medical problem, right? So if you set your goals at someone else's outcome and results and do what they did, you're going to fail. You're setting yourself up for failure. Oh my gosh, and we do it all the time. I do it all the time. I'm like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. And they did this, and this, and I'll do this, and this, just like them, right? So they get up and they exercise every day for 30 minutes. Every morning they exercise, right? Okay, that's great. I'm glad that they did. I'm glad they lost their 10 pounds. So I'm going to do it, right? Well, if any of you guys know me, I have a treadmill and it holds more clothes than it does bodies. So if I got up and I said, tomorrow I'm getting up and I'm going to rock on that treadmill for 30 minutes every morning. Every morning I'm going to walk on that treadmill for 30 minutes. What do you think could happen? I might maybe walk on it the first day. And then the whole time, that 30 minutes, I'm thinking, no, I hate this freaking treadmill. I hate walking. Why am I walking? And you might finish it. You might not. The second day, you might get on the treadmill, but I bet you don't do 30 minutes. The next day, oh, I'll just take a break because, you know, I really don't like walking on the treadmill. And then the next day, you don't do it. And then comes weigh day, and you haven't lost any weight. And you're like, I exercised every day, or 3 days. Okay, I only did it 3 days. Well, you know what? I set myself up with an activity, with a task, with a goal in mind of losing 10 pounds with someone else's agenda, with someone else's abilities, with someone else's wants. That's where we fail. We have to look at it. So if I was the girl that was trying to lose 20 pounds, not that I don't need to, because I might, but that's not where I'm at right now. If I was one wanting to lose 20 pounds, I would have to look at me. Why am I overweight? Why am I not losing weight? What can I do to lose weight, right? And then I need to set my goal to something to pace myself. So something I know I can do that week. So I would say, I know I can get up every day and I can get on that treadmill for 3 minutes. I can do that. I have 3 minutes sometime through my day that I can get on that treadmill. I know I can do that. If I say that, I know I can get on that treadmill for 3 minutes every day, because everyone can probably find 3 minutes, maybe not. Then guess what? Monday morning I'd get up and get on at 3 minutes. Tuesday morning I'd get up and get on at 3 minutes. Wednesday afternoon I'd get on at 3 minutes, because I know I can do that. I know I can do that, right? When Sunday comes around and I weigh again, whether I've lost or not, I go back and I say, I walked on that treadmill 3 minutes every day. Go me. Yes, I did it. I did it. I only lost a pound. Well, you know what? I'm getting to where I don't mind walking on that treadmill. I'm going to go for 4 minutes. I'm not going to set my goal for 30 minutes like the person who exercises every day does. I'm going to set my goal to what I know I can do. So, I like the way I kind of had like cheeks there highlighted. Anyway, I'm going to set my goal to something I know I can do, right? And then when I measure what my outcome I'm wanting later on, guess what? I'm going to feel good about what I did, and I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to build on that success. I'm not going to build on someone else's success and I have failure. Does that make sense? I mean, it's like I went to this Empower You and I listened to Rob Morris. And if any of you don't know who Rob Morris is, you need to look him up. He's a retired professional football player. All I'm going to say, the man has made it to the top. He got to the top of his profession, but he didn't get his outcome of his life that he wanted. And he wasn't setting his goals to himself of what he wanted, what he thought he wanted. So dig deep. Figure out what is it you want. Figure out what you can do. Don't go above, and build on it. Does that make sense? I would much rather, okay, I'm going to go into like, I am a unique presenter, okay? I have a team of 100 people. I would rather each of them do what they can do and prove to themselves that I can do this and set their own challenges. So I know I can, let's go with this. I know I can meet my minimum within the first 5 days of my month. I know I can sell that much in product every month. And so if on the 5th of every month, if I look at my numbers and I've sold my 125 or my minimum that I said I was going to sell, I'm going to feel good about me. What happens when you feel good about me? And what happens when you see success? You do more. You love it. You learn what's easy. What was hard gets easier. So if you're out there playing basketball and you're 12 years old and you want to be a professional basketball player and you're one heck of a defense guy, but you can't shoot a free throw, you know what? It's not going to do you a whole lot of good to go out and practice defense for every single time that you're good at. You need to be on the free throw line. And how do you think you're going to get better? By practicing. So when the coach says you need to shoot 100 free throws, maybe you should say, I'm going to shoot until I make 10. Because 100 may not be enough for you. And 100 may be way too much for you after you do it for 6 weeks. You may only need to shoot 10 because you're going to be 10 for 10. Find what is the stumbling block towards your goal and work that. But only set your goal to what you know you can do and then build on it. Oh my gosh. Like, is that not a light bulb moment? In life, you know, I'm in debt. I want to get out of debt. Okay, then say, I want to get out of debt. I'm just going to say this. This is totally not me, but let's say, well, it is me. I am in debt. I'll just be honest with you there. If you're not in debt, go you. Is that going to be a goal of mine? Absolutely. But if I say, I'm going to pay off all my debt by November 30th, what do you think is going to happen? I could work my flippin' tail off, all in the wrong spots, and still have debt. Because what I know I can do is not, I don't know I can pay my debt off in 30 days. I know I can maybe decrease my debt by $200 every month because I could do something to get that $200 extra on my income to decrease my debt. I know I could do that. I could set my goal at that. But if I'm going to set my goal and I'm going to be debt free in November 30th, I can bet you I would fail. And then when I failed, I would feel like a failure. And then when I feel like a failure, I would quit. And the only way to succeed is 1, try, 2, fail, and 3, jump back on and do it again. Don't quit. You know, Michael Jordan said the only way to success is through failure. Is that like, that's not like his exact quote, but it is what he said. And he failed. He failed a lot of times. But you know what he didn't do? He didn't quit. And he knew and he figured out what he had to do to be successful. And he did it. So my message to you is figure out what you want. Make it your goal. Make it your success. Build on it and go forward. And let me know what you think. Let me know how it works. And let me know your success. And when you need a cheerleader to pick you up by the bootstraps, love you with one hand, smack you with another, give me a call. I'm always here. Bye, guys. Have a terrific day and promise me you'll go catch some sunshine with your sunscreen on your face. All right. Bye. Love you too, girl.